Agro.
Hello, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Your mama Chin, your mama hi, your mama Jo, baby I will be mene sister minia ba obesima o sankita nimdie ka ho me sister aso sika and open discussion about relationship ne aware. We're going to mix the language. T English, French is obitia, everybody is welcome to share their opinion. So be able to me actually not doing. I say addition the best so me we have to respect one another, everybody's opinion. To me hand when we move yourself on your own. Nyamna make actual. This I know so sick pa. Miss sister and I mean nana.
Me nana,
I know, right? Yama Wakaba.
Mammy Pacho me Josepa, me that's to say, also when your friend is one of my acquaintance, and me count when you read. Now, too bad, it's a time and nonty. Made Drew baby, dear, I'll be whom ye. But for now, no, I'm driving into Nama, a sumwo carnim. It's here for near chef for Fanchem.
Yeah, dear, sister. Now, sister, I know so sick to say, Ghana, your society, ni community, no, before ni be crab, brain, no, send ye or more acting, but you crew more some near can. On say, and Platchia dear, a war honum pa. Our real so no Ghana for my you move a bray and need our real.
Yes.
You be on my rear, as some bar. To save you all cry and we just jump into it. Now, idea ba kwa areas and then me person you focus on partner say. So you move your relationship with them and ask our real one. Na se nneoma enko ye be mani ni suban anaso ba ni suban nipa no tete wona wawie mu na se oka kire busuafo anaasɛ wɔma nipa ɛbɛn ne ho sɛ aware a mete ho no mehu yanka nso yɛmfa mmɔbra ɔno na onim deɛ wɔkɔ mu instead sɛ abusuafoɔ ebetumi asɔpɔto no anaasɛ ɔmo betu ne ho kafoɔfo na ɔmo set clear expectations sɛ saa de wei sɛ deɛ we will not tolerate no ɔmo nyɛ instead na ɔmo yɛ the opposite. To ɔbaa no for most of the time mmaa no mu no sɛ wo deɛ tena awareɛ no ho saa na ane na wo ani kwan sɛ ɔwo wɔ baabi basa kyɛ sɛ mmaa bi brɛ ɛna mmarima bi nso brɛ yɛka no koraa a ɛnyɛ mmaa nko a both sex both gender no obiara brɛ nti no ɛdeɛ na ɛma ne ba saa ɛna kwan bɛɛ na yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛtumi akyɛngye saa narrative no na yɛasɔpɔto yɛn ho mmaa ne mmarima nyinaa yɛasɔpɔto yɛn ho yɛnkɔ against each other.
Me that's a pa me sign akyia ahwɛfoɔ ne atiefoɔ nyinaa. Me hu ne sɛ saa ɔhaw yi a ɛyɛ awadeɛ mu afutue. Me a me ka sɛ ka wobusa me asɛm wei ebia the last 5 years ago I can make catch you say, hey, we cry the museo because me titi ya ne me madi ni muno. Any ma sorry command as a Christian no. Ya chere me say awade ani de odu ti ram a won sign wachi. Kwada be mu kran so de a na ne ayeka ene wu kra se wotenem.
Ajigon.
Enti me hu ne say yen yamamre nimu no anaasɛ yɛ tradition sɛnea yɛntete yɛ mu yɛ background baabi a yɛ free ba ɛna afei nso so yɛsom a yɛsom ɛsom no a yɛsom no nso edi mu akotene paa enti saa nneɛma wei na influence ma obitumi ehu ne sɛ wokɔ haw mu atete mu ɔnte fie hɔ bi nanso ebi kura wo mie wa no nka wo na honam kyerɛ wade yɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ yɛ ɔbaa o sɛ yɛ bɛrima o sɛ wokɔ aware distress a there is no way you can hide it.
No correct.
Physically, no, a draining on you. Even omukrana, omuyade, omu pretending, you can tell there's something wrong. Ain't you know, society, no, first of all, no, ya mamre ni mo no me fa ne se Ghana ye wono. Amamre ni nyina mu se eye north, se ye akan, se ye ga, se ye aigbe no. Every tribe no. Ye mayeti ase se ase awade ya ade bia ehia to the stand say wu kura na ese se wotinam man no ye mayeti ase se be matimi ba fie ebe hunu abusua eka che abusua se me be ware ya che se wa hye abusua na nimonyam ti se be makro no would or the wo kone se omo treaty wo kra you can't say anything. And na beman so wo bɔ mɔden kɔ ye oba ho ade abusua di wachi na wo ware oba na oba ne ba sɛne atie bia no mostly no ye say yensin konya ye ma wo nyae oba no oba we di oba abusua nim no wa ma ye ba so ho ade ba ko so ha ye wo ye yinum sɛ emma sɛbe ye ma awo no so ye very edi yanim.
No
but you too kwan ya ye ba ye ma me no mienu di adanse say baby aye too kwan ya bedri omo mfa saa nioma no enhyehya awade
no correct
na saa nioma ni nti na ma ye tu ye ho fo say obi ware na okọ nioma bi kra na be ma no ombo no na emum sane osikasa kire no emotional abuse mental abuse enkoyie obia ho se be ma we nanim kasa nye sani o treat sister yi woni pam enye enso o twen ne ho a otiatia ne wie ya ojojo ne wie ye no na ono ane yonko ba na ase ne yonko be ma afre no osimi nua ba we de memfa nya asem kra na me de amete ho me ka kire wa esen wo de no wo de wo kra de otiri ye wo mall o tia wonti fa ne saa na wa hye wanimonyam hwe baabi ode wa betena abusua wo firi mu wo de mia wani saa ne tena mu
otimi
hwa me ka senso bi ana be ma na especially se be ma na tumi eye japade bi ama na so oba na abusua mu se oba ne ba ware no ebi ana abusua wo firi mu no emu nye enti no be ma no bi obeye bia no eye abusua ne fe because sabio what the animonyam bi eye bia wa be sidan wa be han dan bosumi bia odi dwadre oba na abusua chese bibi si wo oba na abusua mu a onu be ma no mo no I say slavery ya ton indirectly no sa wade no eye ton eye amani hunu oba ni ntumi nka hwe enti so ye na dwene se ebia bibi ato no okwakoba amane kra onu ani family ne be ka se hye wo ja wade no na ye gigi they think about almost self interest and your well-being and na omo ye den omo ehwe and na ye ba asori no mu so a ye be yi bible quotations ahoduo bebre de ye te ase ne de ye nte ase na me de me hu no say yen ye bibre mu no yen te ase wo twero ni mu no are very different. Yen te ase no yen te bible na se ye apply no correctly. Enunti no ama saa wade asem we no ya ma nipa ni bebre atwere wo mo nkwa ema ne mema nyina bema bi wo ho no ma oda sorry ano na yire ha no na yire sabi bi kra obedru ne fie no na ahonidie oye nipa otumpa wa asori nim na so wura fie ho a enso wuntimi nkoka bema ni nim se eya asori nkoanti no better for worse eti okoka kra yesi o anya hwe woso dia unya ye no oba jina nanim no wagu nanim ase oba ne giru ni pem otete no enam se wo ya asori panyin nti ontimi nka hwe enu nti ni aka che ne se wososo wo cross a ekuta wo no yesu ba ye no obefa asendua no wo asendua no se wo yire bedi watem na ote ho eti be ma bi o ho a etimi bringing it down to the stand say okwa adwuma mu kra ontumi nya adwuma ontumi nya productive enti wo ye elder or ye sofo ontimi nya adwuma yie na yayi naji oye elder oye ayi ontimi nya eti edru anwumre kra na se edru mre a wose won ne yiri hia wo mpam kra na waye mre eti ontimi ni oba ne kra so nye den enhia so ho eti no saa nioma we no no maame ana metumi aka se emma ye tufo a influence ye bebre we ye futuo ho ama ye ma awade ni di anim ya ma awade aye bibi say wuni biasa bi o you can't as you don't have the glory,
don't have any power.
Yes, and I feel so no be and respect you. Obi timi gina ne be nim no aka che ne say I be ma baby a wadru me de ye na wade ne ja say da bia obeba ne ma no aduane ama wo no, but instead of say ye be kire ye mama ma say esese wo ye be ma kra wo hu aduane no a enye oba nko a na ye be jai say ye be ma ye ma no grow up no, we still baby them. Enti ye koso so ye saa enye ade a generation no ye be hunu ni yie a generation upon generation no ye mama ma ne be koso aye nkoda no makwa koto ma bi nso na so a omo so de o hawo e bebre wo mo na ye ya sa ka say oh me ba ne de saa fa ne saa ma me wrong.
No crepa, sister no so sika that say who pause for a minute. Boss lady, boss, oh boss. The marvelous, knowledgeable, strong will. Hashtag that about Rasta boss. The memo akaba me dancing so ne stars I was sending me. I don't phone me and you know my bass in your so months that must say. Mobile no my share no more invite. I don't phone no so I bet you all my dream. Sister Ena Sosika, Asama, what can you dear? Mean to me and Casame can be a cahu. Trodo, a kind, just a baby, and one of my ASM baby bession. Now, baby, I'm a person to corner say. I mean, to say, and somehow I can be brave. Your society, no, I say, we are you're programming in a way now. Ye mu bi mpese ye besisa anasi ye besua ade foforo ne yaye so na afen so no akoye se wo yo by especially se wo free ebusua sika ni mu a obi e look down on you se wo ye oba na wo free ebusua sika ni mu a ebi wo hono ma wa wo kura wo ba ya ade ne yetimi ka kira akra ne se wo maame baifo na ni biri sika no no fie ha say na wa be ware ni sikanti eni ye japade enti no fa hu tantan free ho no moko ana se wo ye be ma wo bon hu modin ba what de wo be ye bia no enyo me nkoye ma yetimi ka kire wo ba say be wo papa kwase ano I mean it say this type of etie for mu fan chemi o na ba de si e society nim to say abusuafo any nipa bi a omo ben anase mentamufo etimi administrate couples bi ba esa say they look down on those people say bi asa ankrofo no esa say omo nhyeda any sika to the point but enunti no because of ne maame ne papa situation or no akola bi ni school a wokomu enu nukura mpo no ye mane ho ntono students work school mu ho tumi esre no ebi mu ho a omo say they are mistreated within the society ni community ni teachers for ni bi hu ba omo nka hwe esan se ebusua omo free mu nti na sa aware enkoyi a yes ebusuafo anase yi ka se yentena ho saa because anase ese wo a wo ti aware nim ne de wo kono usua bibi na wo bo ho ban na wo make decision e be boa ne wo ma
ma me ti ase a wo kire se ebusua ya wo kan ebi a emunye eti wo pese wo kire se ebi oba ne na koy a onjaya na because you stigmatize ne ma
yes
ya didi ato omo so omo ba na yesre won
yes
ebi afie kra omo timu no area omo te no da bia na ye point
no correct
because ahokyere wom
ani
ebi kra be ma no ye kwadwofo emema bi sebi e ya kwadwofo pa
yeah and ebi mu nso bo omo homoden so nwa
ebi nso bo omo homoden na so ba bi obo ne homoden ko no enye enough
ampa
nanso so ya na ye yinum ye de ane se yete ya se oh nipa ye adwuma wa ha o but baby a wo ye adwuma no wonim sasa bi okuta nkwada mienu area wote no ye bo udin what do you do enkwaye eti wo na wasa wo sorry na wo bo wo ho so na sa adwuma no enkwaye no wo pa bibi ka ho na wo de ye na wo de bua se ne be ya ye be gya ye nsa na ye tene wo so no obi wa ho nso so a ebi a na ye yade eti wontumi nya adwuma ahodo obi wa ho nso so a nokuradie wondi nokure mostly no sabi omo ho kire omo na say omo ye ahiafo no maame omo pa na sabi o atiefo mfanche omo ye akohwefo mostly wo be ma na de no na ode pity game na wa sheda ye say oh ye mobo ne madoso ana say sabi o baby ametie unim say me de me nya me yo hiani enso no wa hyesa ohianim no wadi usika waton ade no wadi obi wa hanso so a no ai obi wa hanso so a no wa fa advantage of say sabio oni sika no obehye no wa family planning no na ebi amofra ne nọọsụ na emfa ahokyere ma no africa na o produce because ya can't na sum e community ni society ni say enkwada ne de da achi se na etie bia ba ko be ba behwe wo you see enti obewo baby I'm telling you man that mentality we on you think ya be catch you say oh e mane ha onyame na hwe nipa nkra ne de omo ne nam ho a frama fa omo ho a nyame behwe wo omo enya wo na abehwe wo omo na wo mu nyini na ba ko bekwa kopie baabi obeba abaji mu nyina mo ha wo afiri ho
no correct
na busa wo ho say most of them no so ba ko beba abaji ha no na wawu afiri wiase because what the hiane atete animguase any disrespect send your crofobin look down on you so what you say
and then many people all crampo na they suffer because you don't have the financial means to take in sell the petrol. Now who be brave and I mean to say who but who be brave no more who no more kakrebianti who fa why doing ye you must say okay yahu three enti yahu ba ku miru but e bi mu
eti wo so obetumi wo so obetumi na obeye say okay say be a society ni mu no for some reason wo de e bi a wo ye wadwuma obi a want priorities but your community no na ade ba ko say we don't respect people's priorities or people's boundaries eti so obi say ono de wo sini dan sabi oni mamienu eno na obetumi ahye na se wo de ne dọọso na wo ba ne ho anase oni nete area ba ko a na most of them na juniors ya almost say they are entitled say esesa wo boa no because when who say ne ho kire ne nti wo na wanya sika no you have to help enya ade bi esesa ye ka na obi aso te ase say so wo ye wadwene say obe wo nko ade a esesa wo ye wadwene say obe hwa wo ba
be responsible
eti so obi nso so tene ne nsa say e bi a meboa wo na mema wadwuma ana e bi a mefa wo ma ne ba ko na maboa mema ne nya say eye na sade ana say eye na yede enye sa nete you are not entitled
no correct
onu no so obeye eti menhye no ene ma na nye ensha na say ade bi ewo wo mu say I say me what's wo hye me no you don't have to say that.
Part of the imposing expectation to say you know like offer what you can so when the offer
no but it's maybe na mama na abrante bi amenimu no ana oni mi di nkomo na komodi anim no ana o say ono de one ne maame no asa ne wofa no enkasa
okay
and I'm so oh baby awa bedru abrabo mi o say mi nyini no mi wofa no mu di kan tutu kwan na wo mu tutu kwan no na esese nko mo be boa yen na oma me boa me a me maame bre wo me ho na me soso me fan ni me we na ma bedru ha ne de enya afie na ma bedru ha me ni wo mu e ba be gi agro
wow
and I'm see you eye but me pesa me ka asem bi kiro Sesi a wo ma wo hwe wo mo no. Eti wo de wo ma ne be kwa akoma wo nua ma ase eye wo nua ma ase de so on na wo so hwe wo ma ma wana. And was se there be na abusua de. And I'm saying no brother. Want to me nya so entitled so wo fa no. Omo na na wo se be hwe. Wo papa we. Wo ma me no papa wo no. Why is your father? Why don't you ubrewa ewiase a? Eye wo ma me no papa na also hold them accountable.
Of course.
And no ti sa asem na me kan ye nti abrante ne fa me ho etirimuka. I want me ya ka say ma anya dey ma fo ane so say wo se nka ne wo fa no me hwe no. Meanwhile, what bedroom broche also have a family who bra. Why do you still think about certain was a war fan? No, and your mama no papa na there have to be accountable. It's yeah society. They won't say yeah can for no yeah near do of fast dear. But I don't think say it was a yeah did yeah really ye be share so fast some what you see.
No crap. As a man can see also to say it showing how dysfunctional some people are. So
Yes.
even say first yes say Bajimi for and so me feel say Bajimi brainum no near nananom ye ne mame no omo no krempo no na they were focused. They know exactly what they want. And I know omo bo omo hu modern. So but they say Bajimi bre krempo no na man or yirenom no almost nefie but say quianom ni other things to say dreadie num ni ade no now they were not too dependent on their husband as you now no so and you know sometimes you know aya me say obi can say Bajimi Brenna me say what are people saying because it stress send ye wiase kwani ni nipa bi suban bi o ma adapt no enkoye so enti no ti se we yo ba ti se meti we mi nua be ma eye baako mi nua me cousins mu mema ene omudo so pa I have a lot of males in my father's side and my men's side no ni ade enti America na wo ba wo si wo cousin but ti se nke wo Ghana
yes, nuanom
nuanom so enti no to say me nua be ma odi machi ono no wakọ ni school awie we na dwuma and he makes a lot of money. I cannot expect to say ma kofa me kunke na me nike yen ya ware ye di mpem agro ni yawo awie no na ke no ono my accepting no as he is on yahwe now or expect to say minia bema and ye mana. That's a problem for me because
and it's a problem for even your husband because
exactly
the moment unia bema ni be who say you know my sister I was a me chipo in na man to be no me money bibi because my sister and you okay
yeah
that is why you open a door for disrespect Emma husband.
No correct.
Because I feel say, what is the purpose of this guy? What is the purpose of my in-law? Say on my sister Tia na want to me my sister my Shenkodana.
No correct.
Not the be my sister a friend me sending me. This guy is not responsible.
Exactly.
In that case, no. Who as Obano and you will also acquire triple job cry. You got to do it. So you can protect. No. And yes, also there, and you leave the marriage and see so you're single and taking care of your own children.
No correct. And Papa, because it is said now we be man will soon fast one is saying.
Anything.
Wo Bobra, that's a wow na won't me your own now person we read enua bema and that's how we read near mema and if you will buy, then you shouldn't be having children.
No.
So who are no more na and no and kebeboa. Men men krano amontete but it said Ghana your culture no extended family no I feel say sometimes you know it goes above and beyond because a lot of them both genders they take full advantage of it because baby etimi koshia or baby or wakuma and or ye giver and or baby wo hon so a no onwe ahead of into no one be man be even though surface na da bi ye fa ne sa
Ebe no.
ni etna ho sa right into no
Na de bi ni ho na de wo abekokra me ametro so jaiko.
and I say abin wo ho no de da so wo ho no mo pa and abin wo ho no nso bi wo ho ade obeba akofa na abin wo ho no da bi eninam no wo beba akwaji wo ntem
because no ubaye no wawie ni bibia dada.
No,
and na wo kono why you say you are also not going to contribute.
Exactly.
Wo kono mind open say wo kwaji bibi na aba. Eti ehọ no na abuse bem no. Ehọ no na saa nioma no say a lot of awudie no. Most of them no every one.
Of course, I've been what I say I won't more homoding. Men I may feel to be a mechanic, no, yes, echo. Make us a tenacity.
And also,
and now for 4 fano, the mechanic will bet won't me more bra, won't yaw will find who did. So, and a bit who said, I almost poor fire who didn't say, oh, poor fire who dear, won't mean what now being what happened. And someone so more than you have to be responsible and accountable for your own. And you know, to say, I mean, the dysfunctionalness, no, it does when your society, maybe most of your margin so much. Sister, and also, sister, yeah, for that to brass or chiao and all the lovely people on the platform and myself. Into sister, I am our kwaba.
Miss Chiana, only boss lady, Michia boss lady, so pa, my fino.
No, correct. And this time also, I know saying Chebiano, you will have to go and start working, you know, because anytime Mema will casa throughout, you know, send you a free so I can my conclude program. No, one say, I say earlier, no, I said gift him or a baba. Earlier, no, okay. A mema, how your mema, most of them are being abused verbally, emotionally, psychologically. A man so sad, but a man who goes into other aspects. A man money being so they are being financially abused because of baby or one of my being what I say for no buy and no phone yet. This I ask her about pay more cover. That's it. And you know to say the fact is because when it comes to emotional and psychological abuse now and shall see our right away natural to break you down, right? Words can be powerful, it can break you or make you. To say gradually say Bema and also back your back Nikum say Ukrampo no say enya me crank ama ware and I say
Bibintina me ware o
and I say Bema sha won't me wunimudie because remember bass hard na ebu o ma ba mu pa and I say enye fe they say enye wo se suba ne me and I say bibintina ma me ware o and that say ye mema ni bi nso no nyame anim no pere o manum asem time and ya na bitimi ka kire ne ho kanfo say na sebon ana say to say watu abom wo hia no na enye sa no
obi okra wotimi ka say wagye wede wa ye nti wo pese me twempna okra wo nna nyame asese me kwa me ba
no correct
because there wa ye there's a lot of things utia ubeka say enye nipa na ka kire nipa no
no correct
na asama wo kan about family and I say a member ya abuse omo no a while ago asana me betu kwan aba abrochire ne kra no there was a family bia na baby ayete they were very close to us
no correct
na asam ne ba na etai beto me nana anim ne maame no ne nana ba nana efie ho sika wo ho kakra eti ne nana ba ne ko falling in love with a guy no na ne fie ni bi oye carpenter ni
okay
enti ne nana ni ko school I say Ghana so the boarding school ni ade ne no odwane na okọ guy ne ho enti omo hwehwe ne kra na guy ne ho na omo ko hu no Eti one time bi no mu dua mo ahu baby a guy ne tie ne ade. Ena omuko hu say guy yi ohia ni bi pa che say baby a wotie kra asem pata bi no wabobɔ na omutim ena ne nanai akɔ den akɔ ho.
Yeah.
Eti di omu ye ya ne say omu ba me ya che guy no. Omu ye ya say omu be separate sankrofo no they couldn't.
Oh.
Now the bottom line you know say and na Brian no one brother no ewo ye ememu nsia. Emma family house and ya buy no ne family house no e hono na be ma no ane na betena e wo nkwada no so nana maame no a eye ne nana no ansa na obefiri mu no na ne ba me fa say ye ti kwan aba abrochire ibi e nana wagya ne nana no ma mo nti na chese ono no wo hwe ne nana no e na ne nana yi so akofa abrante a sabia ne fie nye. Eti no ni nuanom a maame ne me ka ho te say lady no ne aunties no omo na omo agina mu che say omo sister wa brochire na ne ba na omo mpene ma ne nkofa ohia ni emmafie. Eti omo abuse guy na ma guy ne edane korinsani oye alcoholic. Eti guy no carpentry no yaso oye enuomesi ho na akosha very forceful and not hard working, but and now my dear no more than a fair moon, not girl no so gina so be worry a branty no. It's almost yan on any one the firstborn, or man at 2 a cranny do, or mamma branty and I'm at 2 a cranny gin.
Yeah.
Or more 2 a cranny dear, no. Omu ye bibia ma girl no send a bear and any bed gina on sign called bearman a hono.
Yeah.
Omu ya no was sa conning anyum second one. Eti lady no maame no akasa ba Ghana no be hu say no for ne ba ne well being to offer abrante no se hwe me ana mesi dan no ene wo me ba no metenem na mo mom abrapo na so kwan a obetena afie ho na kwan a omo sande ne fast no that guy never became anybody anymore. Still no alcoholic ni bedidi mu a ne maya nyinyini na so self esteem no nam say oman pejan omu eya ne so ohia ni didi natem ene esebi ne kwasia ne koshini ne hia
eno na ye no
my brother na ntimi anje ne ho because no mpekasa enti aka ho ama se nkra na nyinyine omu first born kra wo aware am no so awo bat abeye ade bi ahyenso de bi a entumi ama brother na ntumpon and so enam say oba no so yes say on jai no na me fa ne say efi a wotimo nya fie free etena mu ontu ahwe ne money school fees nyina no they still were paying for them grana. Sometimes no busa ho say is it because I say omo yes aninti na ma guy no so in the spirit edum ya went to me enya sika ampa na say oboa pana emotionally ni went to me antiki. To think about it, no, that's what I think. Say emotionally, no, when me and take his abuse, no more abuse. No, to me call pencro for munko bono sani ebe ya obe free a banner. I said Ghana so the never no mako bono. Nini na omu banner so besako. See, a lot of men go through abuse because of say, as I say, or baby or ma falling in love. Na me ya na mi bisa say. Saa nneoma we no eyo dra na say eye hormones ana say opportunities say be your advantage no take ya na because so we go through some abuse when nyina mu why do you still have to stay?
But they say ye kromu for ye movie no ye ni modo there because me feel say odo no ye can ye movie can keko ba wo nim odo sene tie because o ma
me I am papa na wo kama me odo yeah community society nim no metimi aka say me nsura ana say me nya research there but for there me mehunu ewo wiase wo mu no kakra no metimi aka sɛ ye mu bebree no anaasɛ ye maame ne ye nananom ye tracy baka na ye tie stories about marriages ne ade a me dia me hu ne sɛ bebree no ɔdɔ bi ani hɔ ana ɛwɔ hɔ.
Stability. So, Mr. Lee Patterson, Mr. Lee, welcome.
Yes, most of them were circumstantial. There were marriage itself, no, na yɛnte aseɛ. Na yɛhu ne sɛ waduru age bi, yɛne pe obi na ɔmɛfa wo nkɔ. Nyɛ sa ɔbɛyɛ ade so abusua n'anim begu ase, yɛbɛka sɛ ɔbaa wei na age a waduru bɛrima bi emetu ne tiri nsa. Bɛrima nso waduru mpɛmpɛnsoɔ bi a wohia ɔbaa na waboa wo na watimi waduane die mu ne ɔmasie. Those kind of things nti ɛna mehu ne sɛ yehu ne sɛ awareɛ na ehia. But when it comes to say ɔdɔ nankasa paa no yɛnti ɔdɔ no ase. Mehu ne sɛ ɔdɔ no deɛ.
Sister, yeah, for that to grass or see family can be your downfall sometimes. And after sister, so he has been beaten down by what they put him through. Just as women can't leave, so the men couldn't. I mean, to say when you think about a Nyoma Bebra, your society, I mean, in some areas, your men money, they have been neglected, to say you pay attention because I mean, like you can oppress somebody's, emotional feelings because your men money be now they are frustrated because express the way they supposed to because for your bema. You can't say how do you expect a human being not to cry? Even animals cry when they are in pain, when they are going through things. And the fact is, I mean, we quite a society to say counseling and it's not a norm for a lot.
It's a taboo. You can't go for counseling. Hey, how Yabaka say ade? Ade na wode ba na wo bema wo counsel. Ade na ya ye wo wode anim gu ase wo be ka wo nsem wo koton wo nsem. E wa abonten.
Ampa. Williams e mo akwa no kre asampa nti no to say enuoma bi wo ho no ma even to say okun ni oyire eti aware anaso oba ne be ma etwem na empra twe ni bebre na de kwa aware me na empra twe ni bi nso na nkwa aware ma wo nko a
oh yeah
na wo ti wonom kra wo ni nkomo to say they don't even spend any quality time, we then na would do be. I mean, or don't
ma me odo ye sa same way da bia meka
no correct.
Anya brochire ha na ye tutu kwan ba ya ye nyina ye tedan ba kuma. Wo dia Ghana take the population. Nipa say pa populated marriage couples. Percentage send are not almost fie ba come together.
Yeah.
There were a few.
No correct.
We don't know each other. And I fear no so if you free moon so no. Ya ma ya krakra untimi no maame no papa ntena sesa mo bo nkomo. Hey, ye beka sa we empanyinsem. Wo bebu empanyifo odi nkomo a uma ho. Communication ankasa no we lack because we did not teach us ya nche say na ye communicate.
Too much. As some who can say last one, me can say your back room half for fra. Your bed joining your mom and your papa. Me kai part to say me first week, not me mom and papa at the living room because to say me papa buy ever you or travel, not visa. And me boy, we were very young. Me baby sister, me papa, but not baby sister. Share your phone, me and one yet. Say or to say ye mammy ye interact to say ye mammy what they might and chain but TV ni and penny food didn't come my young compare when you moon yet. But to see about her say to say ye BB and you ran mammy and papa say yembra met nas in TV. me near boy no to say like kokotna me mami near back wa crying, you know, he was used to that. For me versus me, I wasn't used to that because me Mrs. Apenny ni ye catcher ni ye kotna or that. And one of no be TV grandpa would in Tokyo China will be and you know, crossing you freak ye baby abekrumo. And you know, to say it was foreign to me to be a one man. Me who's a minia boy, no aquatiname, ma mention, they have a good relationship. But me, you know, I have a good relationship with me, Papa, so no, I am a koi dining table, no, Akonyani be na me the abe kwana no, so ho. Na me, the entiam disi kwana no says, Ebia me ye bibi me feel say bia, me ma menim papa, o ma me. But it's na papa paneshi and to say o ma ya dan kone udua bro.
No, and I feel so ma me my own call a baby and I would say no. As someone okay, I can tell say you went through some kind of trauma.
I did.
You know that trauma no is in your head. You are using that you know to communicate to them say na me used to. Yes. Coming close, Ebi ana BBS now over bombing to na me Johnny. This is what you went through. Yes.
And you know, I have like a wall. So it took a while and sana not mean na dining mean for dining table akonyano emesi ehonum bi na afi metna couch with me mama and asem papa e drew baby no na we make fun of me mama and me papa bi o ha eti misro almost na almost an wo fie honom ne ade. It took time for us to get to that level.
Used to, yeah.
Versus who Ghana senior entity yeah wo ye nom ne ho ko ne bentino. There is so much within our society and community, no, ebusia bebre o hono nkra bebre o hono ya adults bebre o hono we have been traumatized to the point that there's no return. Dysfunctionalness, no, you see a penisa ya fancy for no mo de hona no Mr. Lee Patterson said money is not God, it's not God, it is worked for. There are a whole lot of repercussions if one chooses to be an opportunist, which is so true.
Oh, yeah.
One person be na wo be join ya.
It you are not so the winning bear from
no
obetia o fa ho die so.
No correct.
Na ma me wo kan sem bi sesi ansa na me rebefi no. We refuse to change.
Oh Lord,
change is a big problem. Am I here?
That's the big.
Enunti na brochire ha ya bedru no. Ye num ye nipa no bebre. Ye tikro yi mu ye nai ba ko sisi ya ye nai ba ko da so sigana.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to change.
No correct.
And na change na ye kan ma me say what share ya wade na ye ka ho asem na.
Yeah.
She say ye ya kanfo ye kwa kware a. Na oba no ya ka che wo say. Awade na wo kɔ no fa wo nan ba akokɔ ne fa nan ba akosi abusua nim na wo kɔ no wonnim de beba because they are already predicting say awade no kra wo kɔ no it will not work for you. Enti no na ya ka che say be ma no sa anye sum ye enti wo kɔ no fa wo tin kɔtɔ ne so na emom kai fie efie enti na wo kɔ. You see, we are your culture is so selfish say they don't think about well-being. No, they want to benefit from what na work on say a benefit efie. Name woman it will not benefit you. And then second, bear man so na ya catch you say. Oba na wo ko ware no ma wani na ho na eye bibi ma abusia na hwe na oba de wan hwe yi kakra obekun na onuoma nyina wafa enti da bia no oba de wo ne netia ye bema woni so ye bema no eno na ma mema ni bi abuse ema no ye bema no eno na ma mema ni bi ni omo maame no edi nkomo echen omo yerenom ye bema no na maame na otene ba bema wade mu na ope every bit of the marriage mewa ne baba ekode a wo se onkope bibi nya den emre fie na emomu no ne baba bema de say or day or sans cotton. Now, what do we have? We are so selfish. We just say yeah, per se all angles, and it
Oh, but
doesn't work that
definitely.
way.
I mean, to say idea about what I don't like in our culture, say, Omoka say, a bema, a wutu guoba, and a wubefi. I mean,
Oh, thank you for that.
like,
And not to me refi.
we are like family, right? And you know, I find it say, be a nyamin pengu, so kun ewa, and klano, omo mame, ne befiona, to say, or yiri wua, omo papa, ne befioma, but the way I am programming people within tribes and you know, most of the time, no, most tribes, you know, to say a man no ewuko mufie, right? It's a normal, you know, neboa. And to say be a mammy free more, bear man a bush and full to me mystery tea and colano. Also, some colani ye the beko a yomo mammy fee, which is something that is so dysfunctional and it's not healthy. And yes, so
Mammy, I sama okay, a brochure here. My witnesses are a DNB. Mammy no ne babema and ne enya issue. Or catch her ne babema say, what point Juma bada. Obano mane shrene palm and who say, a brooch ahead the men called funk running free school, mononco anya jumano.
what?
Now, after all, no, and crano, dachi and yaw honor eba. Can you imagine a brooch how? A brooch,
Hey, you're so sad.
yeah. Nipanes watching a brochure, Ehuna brofua brabo. And so the mind and in ye Ghana mindset to say, ne babe mano and mano and yen and nananum. Ne mumuno. Omo dear, omo free baby.
It is so wrong.
Yes. And that is the things we are going through. You feel say, and some people won't see beer. Yeah, can you think it's not? It is real, very real.
Sister, I think the way I think say sometimes you know, also be on more almost say ye penny say I'm fan to TF4 no. Almost say almost say ebushia, almost say or mine because no nkwane de no because a DNT say bia our reform you na abeshia oba ne bema omo bewo omo why nipa no omo waba and most of the time no say okun ne woyire oma wa eni kwase ye this idea no kra to omutirim because me ti honu me I am so grateful for my family and I'm happy say me papa was able to travel no be far me mama no be far me ni me nuanu nyina ba ha nti no our mindset no it works differently because me ti wanom no me do me mama na me do me papa and I mean ka say me bo me mama abusua nti no if nyame pen will be happy to me papa me mommy papa abusua nti no I don't have to worry about it. No, I have to be able to show the same type of love I'm the mommy to me papa because papa for be bro mu no omu di areho
because their children have been give omu mindset to be say omu maame no ma kire omu say omu papa no mu abusua de mu free ho
no credit
meme ha na mo nti mo mama adwene mra meme ha
me so
wrong me kai say mre bi me call Ghana na Ghana ni mu no na me call me papa a family house na me call just say me ko che obia bibia na me so aba ko kan sem bi kire me and I will never forget it. Yeah. Because Sammy so and me wo Ghana no every weekend be na your mama call me papa aside emra na me so no eti ma sa de ne be ka ho nti weekend be na I spend it with my grandparents and walk me papa side eti me call ya na me ko che omo nioma na me so ani be ja me kwan no asem o kan ya ne say why ya de pa o ade a why ye die eye me nwanwa obuwe die nka wo papa ayi be ma ba de nka wontu kwan makra meche ade sa just the mindset yes
You see,
the mind, you know, and you know, say I'm not part of them because me a bear my back. I shouldn't have even come there. Say me be chena dear.
Sister, that's why before the problem is bigger than us because
Yes.
because you're quite now or down. You're quite now, you're my mere bush for one. Now, me what about could be the only mean didn't bother because it is but it's a in terms of me papa nua baako metene so anam asori na okaka na me papa your friend Pope ohu me say me fan say bia me nam krom na manhu na obe drive obe kwa akotwa ne ho asan behwehwe me no ama me sika so ahu ne me che no papa ni no kakra no kitwa bi no owo no onim se ni nua ba ne me enti no otimi hwehwe mekira kwan na mekai se wohu nkora bonisem minim so no na da bi ohu mi o ma misika enti bi o ha amako school no ya ma break no mekwa akoye ge ese mekoye ne maduru wo new town because of
na okone ho
new town na ni base bi a ho no behu no makogina soro ho no meduru ho no ma omo onu omo hangi no omo hu ya omo sipo wo ba na duru ha o behu na where you be kakra de ama me nso no sika na meje no wunim de na mdidi enkatie na pa me to enkatie na to pa no enkatie ne pa
na so one say aduane no na ye kama pa enkatie pa no ne ayi kwadu say one to be for snack enkoye kra
guy but
it's guy
that me papa nua ne nko a de metine so ana ma sorry anywhere Pope be hu me bia no obeyi sika ama me and no chere me ne seso ene ne ban chese no he's unique or the musrum but then you have others na ayi word from honum they see you ebi wo honum I mean it say sometimes no say bia wunua ba krempo address no address yi a enyem mo nko no te krempo na ye say wutimi bie wa no kasa say and also okacho onua ne say bia wo ma no the way and your mekono it doesn't but it say your chromu efo mbeka say nyame no your die
omuja me aha
me say me dia repo for 5.5 years no I was so traumatized in so many ways and you know na me pra anopa bia meto me say me nye jankaba and so ni mabrabo mu me na enwuye meja nwuye enso minim mabrabo mu enwuma na meto no enwum no me switching around me nto ne se me ye jankaba because na me nye jankaba ena meto nso a me wo fama e di omkoja me no mo ye present no ena me 29 no mo se me nye because me no me tie me outspoken no me de beto nwum ana se me de babo wakutia so ahu ne me kire no enti eno no omo lebu me se me ni nsa de me ya akwara bone so ahu esa say me express myself in some ways you know they didn't like it but that means me fan no me mo I for that to brass I don't think I to offer I will say limitation in emotional intelligence sister can be increase the conflict resolution anger management etc I know they knew one of lie sister ya they knew one of lie they don't know how to do it. Mr. Lee Patterson a brand now can ask them sister ya and so pointing out some of the impact now I have now Mr. Lee so say what did they put him through? Was he forced or chained into these circumstances? Then you know, say when you are emotionally, psychologically broken down, and Mr. Lee is also fully aware. But you know, I love the fact that he's asking questions too.
Yeah, he wasn't chained around, but and I'm saying, me and I'm surprised as to why he stayed in that marriage.
Exactly.
Because no him say at the end of the day no on person obe washing him
no correct
oba na busia na nhwe enkwada no and this is what is happening and you know forever no or will fear her as a father but all the rest of marriage in enkwada na o ma wuni nyina no oba na busia fo so na ahwe enkwada na abisi this time
Yes, terrible. Sister Queen Anima, me who watch you. Hey, today you have landed. You have landed, fam. Yama obia aquaba. Hey, I won't forget. Now, a life I will penny. Me, I saw me banana, me life, even. That means me, Bobby. And sister, yeah, you know, sister, yeah, stated that, or Mr. Lee, oh, yes, he could have left. I am just stressing the impact the disrespect had on him in terms of his self-esteem. And no, and you may be a say a hard drink a new bebre and earlier so sister yeah for that brother Houston we have a problem. Your society need too much problems. So Mr. Lee Patterson said any advice given to you as an individual is a say word from your relatives, right? Why did God wasted his time to create brains for us? It is for purposeful. It is for purposeful usage or just for nothing. Because I do believe that any advice given to an individual needs to be weighed and balanced by the individual. Mr. Lee, as I will but some people, no, they do not even have the capacity, the ability to even think. Oh, they cannot function without somebody directing them. Entina asori no mu bebre no. And maybe no emma our soft with you. It's not said they don't value themselves, they don't respect themselves. And nunti na maybe no etim kosanya e de yen kwan ma omukun say omukun ko fa check.
Na amami
Of nonsense.
asama Papa Lee kai. Mami who say and a plane where we have a lot of mental illness.
No correct. Your mental illness, no.
Your mental stage, you know. I'm running mental illness. I say. You want to say atijana ya jaya hono. But most of us, you know, I think say I genuinely here ayaresa.
No correct.
Me say I genuinely mo yadia. And what dear be brave, no be never be diama, ubejani ako. Say yadi enum be bra. And you may be a be me too for.
No correct.
And then what I say to myself and say, Mommy, I say to myself, say, you know what? I rather save my advice for my children because I'll be 24, then I'll be 24 no crown. The next time I'll be San no, just say, some Nasai West.
Now, sister, you see, what do you have 24, right? Now, who can you say, some trying to say, okay, answer now, baby, I'll call you, now I'll call some no. Observe the person, give the person time, investigate, observe, process everything that's given to you. Sad when you mean and I will send you enemy here. Since I do some more, catch them. And the target too. No, my bad, the target says, my bad public enemy.
The target me say. Na me wo ababa we bia ono so mi hu ne da na obeye chese me advise me chese ono ne situation de na ye very bad. Wow. Abranti ene de ne free Ghana buy no o chen no be 15 years na odi ne bedru ye no na wa ye abaya ne to say we slave.
Yeah, no correct.
Na ono osan so ye asori pon panyi pa woda asori na no wo baby omo.
Wow.
Ain't no abaya no say no nim say paper napkin paper paper towel na onim say ye sini ya hata nti ono o si paper towel na na wa hata na enwumre na wo na wa san use paper towel no bema no ekodi dwa oba no de nkra mienu na baya na bema na benyin sen wo Ghana odi omo bae
no kre
na oba oyeye no na me yesi osa ayi ene baby abaya na dru no beginning na edin eti ene no otisa me ka se me kra ahwe obebo awrem kra sa be di ho adanse
no kre
chese de na oni nkoda ni be di kra na ayedin
nwa I mean
onu kwa ne ho to the stand say otonuane na Oba no osi grapes no kind send your better tia shen kwadan in some the weekend. Na etimia lasting. Onim bebia. Or kwadan school. Bema no so nko school hobby. Oni on fankrane ho. Oba no so ba no nim say I had no changes abenti. So was son who say jeans and nasa and tadie bi. Oba no so nim say abroche no obenti wan fa atare bi ama. It's in a caba obebo duku na wo de be kwa asore na be ma no eda no na owo eti okwankra ni school crack of fa wo mawia na che osan hye ne sit na ne caba no front to mark of ankoda ni eti o se okwa na abrofo na hwe no oh you look nice on sa abrofo no so nim
yes
omo woni ma mienu omo ye you look nice ne ye wo de ye chirche wo and you look nice ne wo de ye honest one. It is how you look nice, ni nyina. I was want to say almost shana. When him Ebra or beg getting closer to me. Say no, oba come who fe. Say costo, you say. Me say aduane kwa na wo say me kire ne ba bia obetimi akwaji aduane. Me kire ne say wo kwa wo de wo nte brofo no ka kire wo say wo pe obi ama na kire wo brofo na se. Wo kwa wo mo be ya ama wo. Catch you almost say because I'm panso bearman what a hawk unikunu. Now, be now there be answer so or buy and say, or bear won't call an I come you know the omocoin. Now, when you say be answer, and a bearman I catch and said, now cry, then I will to sing cry. May no only wine and yam. A do time be cram and you say no crown, not a was a metiano, not ocean a hoso. And yes, I bearman not as an Indian on any bells.
Oh, some more.
Or bear man so or science so sorry. Yes, I buy any dear no one say. Or quite up and down shank down the paper fear or a year, you know, bear man expecting to say. Or quite you man no bar now, Pierre Conny school no bar. Or banning sound to the table, Sagan and near 2 table, now you didn't so simple. Now, side did. I had to educate this woman, say no. And I do be answer and son of a quackoda and also clean if you honey up a or mop e and sack. Now, Karen crying in our more dance and our sign so on.
That is just ridiculous. I mean, serious matter.
It's no or file tax and so the cranny goose to first or Miami and Santi a door son and I'm say rabba. Me pequay be oh.
Sabi ma obi no fire yi na chese
I can't hear any banner, Hosono. Say, I'm say, or no cycle boom, me didn't say, me, I'm say, me train of
public enemy.
it's me, I say, or no, as I buy, say, Mama, Papa, this was a show number now, near Brepa, so who I was say,
yeah, Panu Crow. Sister, I know some is some 1 minute, na me find some Mr. Lee, question, yeah, where we some was so. Sister Love, why Pope your uncle treated you differently? Mr. Lee, you know, me papa
medrun ti wo de meti o na my way pastor ba
me say no okay. Mr. Lee, to say me papa nia Pope to say oye sonko he's a people's person or penipa. And I think so no one knew some I will fool me and union to quine. And I met me, my me, any animal chain. And I think so no being who said it just said, well, you'll be a or okita dream pa or donipa. And no on your be our being said, oh, to say, Mimiam bear ma and mano. Ọmụ bɛkọ ọmụ maame fie ne nuaba ɛyɛ ɔno nso ba he saw me as say meyɛ ne ba ɛsan sɛ me cousin Poku ne ba boy baako shadow wo hwɛ me a mekyia yɛne ne tenaeɛ ɛna Poku nso no yɛne ne tenaeɛ nti no wɔnni me firi me nkwala ablem and you know, I think say we have a relationship together. We really feel that part. one yet nine, ewo kumase, or say to for so many years, the copim say, me papa, a travel back, US no, or call back to Oda. And maybe 2 years, me papa travel 2 years in the end, so yeah, relocated to Oda. Me nkwala Abrabo nyinaa no, ono na say like he was our dad, he has a good relationship with me. He just pick up from where he left off. They say oyobia nakoma dame so pan in so many ways, and I am so appreciative. Me de ne ka them all the time because yes, this will be dear mama. Okay, what is it? You want to come talk? Okay, and to say like oyobia wayɛ nneɛma a wayɛ ama m'ani asɔ nti no sɛ obi yɛ adeɛ ma wo na sɛ w'ani ansɔ a na kyerɛ sɛ woyɛ bɔne ayɛ sɛ woyi nipa no ayɛ nti no he had a relationship with us and ɛnyɛ me nkwa te sɛ me baa ha sei no te sɛ me sister ketewa te sɛ he does the same thing sɛ biribi wɔ ne nsɛm nko a he will give to you. And then me nkwa so na no yet it's like ni nuanom nyinaa emma no when he sees you now he will give you something but me experience so me so no hu me na menhu na he will go around and come and find me just to make sure say I'm okay menya bibi esika de ato bibi edi said near a common day. Mr. Lee, brain idiot. Some people, no, they do have the brain sitting here, but it's not functional. It's not active. And no crasem, nyame am aboyen amaya drain. Genti a nyame amaya drain is a winning set nipa say I boy a human. Near ye a sefata a beboya will climb so now my are succeeding in life. But a nipa would one now no ankasano. Won't me advice yourself or be my idea. Send Mr. Lee can you have to weigh it in. And yes, when your advice now now the can I will implement it. Because I won't see I say you never you can't just go and start doing it. And so what's nice and I will dream. Now we'll make sure that when you're a moon you process it gradually. And then to implement it, we are no in kakra. Wunya no se fu sa sani ebe ya unsu ubetimi aye a protect yourself but see a movie no yan kasi ye ntimi ndwin ma ye ho obi na ye se adwen ma ye na sa nipa na wo ma wo sa adwen no sa adwen no odi ama wo no ono nso de ye ne de e ma warefo mienu ya adamfo a ba ko betimi atu ne yonko afutubone enso afutu odi ma n'adamfo no onu na warefi enye no na odi ye adwuma wahye ne ho so onim de wo ye enso no ade a wonye no obetimi e de sa advice na ma na another person because you say emfa ne ho asa wo kanya sasem akere obetimi ne esere hwe wanim asa wo do enso no wondo enti so obi my advice and also obi ka asem a wodi etie de wo fo so ebeboa wo no na wafa na ansa na wo befa de aye adwuma no tina se na dwen yi say okay say no the relationship and woman worry am wo mu no we na boa me saa di we say moa me sister ya for that rasam you kan ye me hwe na me process na me hwe say yeah metimi afa bi di akande eboa me hu a de enko ye ni ye keep you have to delete it. Delete means say no more. Won't na so procrastinate unye mmoto ho ye pe mmoto ho Ghana for ye mu bebre ye pe mo me adwo akora me kasa no me pe mmoto ho pa mmoto ho ma ye bia bre they say ma ye me ho adwuma me nya no bebre se ne first me ye no aye se pete nsuo to ada bi obesini dan nsuo tote that's it on si dan bia da bia nsuo tɔbo no enti no te sɛ adwen a ɛda yɛ tiri mu no ɛna adwen da wo tirim na wo mfa nyɛ adwuma a it shrinks. The more you learn no it expand ɛno na ɛbɛma wo obi mu kwasea anaasɛ obi ntiatia wo so obi mistreat wo wa wo nso wɔ w'adwen sɛ wokun oyere wo nua w'abusuani w'adamfo nipa in general ɛka asɛm a wo nso wowɔ wo deɛ ka. Everybody has the right to their opinion. Nneɛma a sister eno asɔ sika ɛne adɔfoɔ no mo ɔmo nso adwen ɔmo akyerɛ ɛne nea meka no obiara wɔ nea ɛbɛboa no. The relationship deɛ ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ mu no ebi ana wo ɛnyɛ adwuma ma wo ɛwɔ mu ma wo. But sɛ asɛm bi wɔ hɔ nom a adɔfoɔ no mu bi ka a wotumi sɛ asɛm yi deɛ ɛtɔ asom ɛna nyansa nimdie ɛwɔ akyire nti ma me nso menhwɛ sɛ ɛbɛboa me a sɛ ɛmmoa wo a no wo de ato baabi mɛnto nkone ansa wosua adeɛ foforɔ a mɛnto nkone o. You keep it in your knees or the back of your head. Ebi a daakye bi no you will have a use of it. Yɛmu bebree yɛyɛ reactive yɛti asɛm a yɛntena so abufuo a ɛwɔ yɛ so nti no yɛma nneɛma ɛnsettle in wofitin ya mmirikafo. Foolish races, most of us we run foolish races because of our reactiveness. When you are reactive now you make decisions now not rational decisions. Say think twice before you act once. Na te sɛ yɛmu bebree no baako koraa yɛntena sɛ nwen na yɛyɛ dɛn ne akɔdwen ho mpire no ebi mu nwen baako koraa na ɔmo adwen ho mpire no. To be proactive no ɛyɛ sɛ wosua adeɛ. It doesn't just naturally come. You have to learn something. You cannot say I like the way that I am. That's how I was taught. If you're going to live your life the way you were taught now, every single time you're going to struggle in your relationships and marriages. Relationship consists of two people. Marriages consist of two people. And in marriages, you have to adapt teamwork, effective communication, compromising, being supportive. Who is your support system? Having some close family members, make sure that the family member you are close to is someone who has knowledge and has wisdom. And yet, and yet the ones who lack of knowledge and wisdom, they just tell you some foolish things and then you go and listen to it. They are biased. They are selfish. They giving you negative thoughts, even things you have not think about. They're going to say, oh, this man does not love you. How do you know that? Are you the one living with the person? We have to pay attention to character. We have to move away from the outside beauty, big butt, big breasts, and then like they say, anybody can be beautiful. Everybody can enhance their beauty with makeups. The only thing with makeups is that you cannot overdo it. You have to do it light because you don't want your husband to see you looking one way and after marriage you look a different person. We're not looking for that. Enhance yourself, but enhance it in a way that you'll be recognized, that you don't look like another person, a total complete person. So things that work for us, we have to hold on to it. The ones that don't work for us, we need to chunk it, delete, remove it from your life. No one can make us happy aside from ourselves. For me, when I learned that, it blew my mind because when I first got married with Kay, I thought it was his responsibility and his job to make me happy. So every petty stuff, he and I were arguing. We were having so much argument. I left my marriage more than 100 times because every time we get into disagreement, I'm ready to bounce because I felt that he was not doing his job. I wasn't happy, you know, and he was not trying his best. It took me some time. We do have some mother-in-laws. When you're going through some difficulties and you talk to them, um they will advise you to leave, or they will be on your side. But my mom has an open mindset. She will ask me the part I play in it, and I was like, why do you need to know what I said? This is what I said. And she'll be like, okay, let me ask you a question. If those things that you said was said to you by your husband, how would you feel? And I'll be like, are you supposed to be on my side or his side? You, my mother, you're supposed to be on my side. But it wasn't my mom. So I have to grow up. I have to take care of myself, do self-care, develop self-love, build my self-confidence, have self-assurance, value myself, respect my whole being. All right. Learn self-discipline, self-control. So many things. Everything. We need to learn that. You have to bring yourself up because self-love, I have to learn that. Learning to love myself and accepting my whole being, because God has accepted me, so I don't need any acceptance from anyone. When people talk, let them talk. And for me, this is how I see things. When you have someone talking about you all the time, it means that the person cannot measure up to you. They envious of you, they jealous of you, so they always going to have something negative to say about you to tarnish your image. But if you, with your reaction and your response, you allow the person, you give your power away to the person. Sometimes we have to learn to ignore certain people, certain behaviors, certain things being said. And frankly, I don't need to defend myself. You don't need to defend yourself of something that is not you. Whatever picture you paint out there, people going to talk, good or bad. Of course, you're going to have people that will embrace you for the person that you are. You're going to have some people who is going to speak ill of you because of the way you are. You're going to have people who are going to pretend. People that, for me, I don't like people. I despise people who lies. I despise people who have two face and pretend, because I'd rather you show me the person that, if you are cold, let me know you are a cold person. If you are hot, let me know you are hot. When you are lukewarm now, I fear you more because you go where the wind blows you to. So you have to be honest with yourself and other people. In relationship, you have to figure out what are your 5 pillars. It can either be honesty, teamwork, setting boundaries, trust, respect, or it can be something else. Being independent. You just pick your first 5, because each time you're gonna add on, right? You get to decide how many pillars you're going to have in your relationship, in your foundation. How you build your foundation, that's what you're going to receive later. So if your man or your woman start lying to you or cheating on you, mistreating you, talking down at you in the beginning before they put the ring on your finger, and you are receptive to it, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get any better at all. Just so you know. So don't, for some women who will say, oh, I'm just going to wait till we get married and then I'm going to change him. I cannot change my husband. My husband cannot change me unless nobody can change you unless you make the decision or I make the decision. I make the decision to change because it's my decision. I cannot be forced. Nothing can be forced upon me as long as my brain is active, as long as your brain is active. So people will need to change based on their own. You cannot force someone to change. So for some men who think say being controlling, being a narcissist, you're going to cause someone to change, no matter how much what you do. Even abusers, you abuse your partner over and over. Some of you take their life. They still the same way when you took their life. You couldn't change them the way that you wanted them to be. So you lost control and you took their life just like that. So when it comes to relationships and marriages now, we go into it. Some of you go into it because it was forced upon you, pressure from family members and peers, or like, you want to feel belong. But you have to figure out the relationship or the marriage that you in. Is it helping you? Are you happy in that relationship or in that marriage? Nti sɛ woa nkasa no abusuafoɔ ahyɛ wo saa, society ahyɛ wo saa, anaasɛ wo feel sɛ wonnyi too much na ade wo ho akɔhyɛ ayi awareɛ bi mu a awareɛ no a wote mu w'ani nnye na woda so te ho, wompɛ sɛ wobɛgyaa awareɛ bi ɛsiane sɛ wompɛ sɛ amansan anaasɛ nipa a ɔmo nim wo ɔbɛhu sɛ wo nwareeɛ. Because sɛ mɛhyɛ kawa na m'ani nye ne yɛbɛboro me deɛ, I would rather be single. Me kun waree me papa asɛm baako pɛ na ɔkaeɛ. Ɔka kyerɛ me kun sɛ the only thing he would not tolerate sɛ me kun bɛte ne nsa abɔ me. Mfiti aseɛ no me ankasa na mennim mente awareɛ ase na mennim deɛ ɛkɔ so no. I was so naive. I was very immature. Mitimi ka me kun ntɔkwa. Sɛ nka wɔbɛte ne nsa abɔ me na magyina so na mede agyaa no. Meyɛ no twe ne yɛ ne den. Which it wasn't fair for him. But at the time, no, I was immature. I didn't know what I was doing. I knew it was wrong, but I didn't care at the time. I should say it. I have to take accountability for it. I knew say it wasn't right for me to do that. But because I said I was so upset, I get angry easily. I didn't care about his feelings, his thoughts, how my actions was impacting him. So I just went all the way in. Just for him, I wanted him to hit me so I can use that to go tell my father, say he put his hands on me. Right? That is like really wicked and evil thoughts. That was the time that I said I was receptive to negativity. But no more. I need to be positive. I have to be positive. And everything that is not going my way, I have to find ways to turn it into positive thing. If I cannot handle it now, then I have to leave it be. But if it's something that is going to be beneficial, then my husband and I will have to have discussion about it to use for him to support me, because I personally have good support system. Not just my husband, but like my siblings and my parents and some of my cousins and uncles are my support system. They always there when I need them. And that's how it should be when you in relationship and marriages. It shouldn't just have to be just you. Yes, there are certain things in that. If you see your partner not displaying and you cannot, I mean, relationship or marriage with no trust, I don't know how that works for most people, but it's something that a lot of people, they don't have. It takes a lot of years to build trust. But some men and some women, they would just destroy that in a matter of seconds based on their actions and behavior. And I mean, everybody have their last straw. I have my last straw. And I discussed my last straw with my husband before we even said I do. Because I'm not just going to say I'm going to wait. No, that time, no, I did have that sense. Mhm. Because of a few two, I mean, my name Papa de Mama, no, I do have that sense. So I set it up before that. So knowing from beginning my last straw and you go do it now, there's no ifs and buts about it. Mhm. Obi catch me say, I did express this one time. Obi catch me say, near me kun, I build the pad, and mean jam or bar for. Sɛ mewuo ba a nkwasi awuo me hwɛ the way I love this world no, I'm not going to die foolish therefore. Eh, deɛ ɔba na ohia because where K and I are, where we are no, whoever comes, the third person that comes in is either through him or through me. So when that person come now, and one of us remove themselves now, where we left off, that's not where the person is coming to pick up because they themselves will have to build their own, and I myself have to build my own. Until you say, couples be na omudo efe ena eda. Wunim baby omu free na baby oma bedru. Enti me anya wa adwen say wo tutie mu a baby a omu wo no ehọ na wo nso hye ase. You going to have to work because wunim there behind closed doors what they have to deal with through experience. The almost free some people just do things because they have no clue. Self-care. But our people are so other focused. Learn to take care of yourself first, please. And no, dear sister, self everything is very important. We have to take care of ourselves. I'm sorry. The mind, oh, the mind. Look at this man. The mind, sister, yeah. Our mind is complex and it can be manipulated at any age. So we can manipulate our own. For me, I have to manipulate my own mind. I don't give people to do that. Say, we can't, I have people, I call them and talk to them. And minim so wɔ nimdeɛ nti no ɛna obi ɔmo nso a m'ani ɔmo kasa no obiara asɛm a ɔde ma me no mefa bi a ɛboa me wɔ kwan bebree so. You have to listen. Use your active listening in contrast to your effective communication. Obi wɔ hɔnom a kasa yɛ kasa, ɛnyɛ kasa biara na yɛ sɛ wofa. Listen well. Sister Sage Williams earlier said, we have got to be mindful of our utterance and acts. Ultimately, we deal with the consequence over time. Almost definitely, modern slavery. Sister Kianima, I'm telling you, hey, we have. Hey, Brother Brian, I mean, oh, I'm so behind. I'm so behind. Greetings, Sister Love, and all your lovely listeners. Miss you all, beautiful Adua Odomen Safari. Hey, bro, my miss you. Hey, and I won't frame a crime checking me. And where have you been, my Canadian brother? Oh, enkwa na wope sika ana. And yeah, papa. Ah, ja sika. Mpɛ dede. Sika deɛ mpɛ dede ampa. Ɛno deɛ ɛmpa paa. Mommy, I am around. Just that I had to stop everything and stay quiet because of the cough. Oh, I see. I'm getting better by day. Thank you so much, Mommy. I miss you. Oh, Brother Brian, feel better. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Glad you are getting better. Hope the family is well. Yeah, I did catch up, right? Ain't you know? Let me do promo and then get out of here, because in relationships and marriages, there are so many aspects now. We have to do better. But me, the one thing they say, with Sister Sika, yeah, all the insights now, Sister Sika, and so ebe bubo so no, ehu hia, ehu hia pa ebusuafoɔ ni bi maamefoɔ, papafoɔ, anuanom bi any nnamfofoɔ to say people that who claims to care for us, and I say church members nominate church mpanyinfoɔ. We have to be mindful, say nipa, we, each and every single one of us have our own strength and weakness. We have our own issues, and we cannot be selective. We cannot be biased, and we cannot impose and not set clear boundaries on each other. And for me, I give respect to whomever, even children, because everybody require respect. Respect cannot be given, right? It needs to be earned. Because for me, people who lack of respect, I tend to like remove myself from them. Mostly, they remove themselves because I will not interact with you that much. Hey, Obapa Ahwofedria, my in-law. Lovely in-law. Ọbaafa sister Efienhyira me mu wakọ abaso abaso na me hu ampacho fache me. Hey brother Emmanuel G, you there? And I have not seen you. I saw. Yes, if you have wabaso na me acknowledge you and Mr. Omo fanche me. This is our miracle. Thank you, sis. Thanks for the stars. I appreciate that. Hey, although you would me when a man has saying, I want to one na wuti. I see. Sister Shaila, thank you. Thank you guys for all the contributions, because I know so buana means mission the AB. Addition the yeah. If we don't learn that, we miss a lot of things. And we have to be mindful of that. We need to learn. Elvina, thank you, every single one of you. And one more so that's and some for more thank you, everyone. Let me do promo, and then I will conclude. But to say like it's wrong. I mean to say I'm okay with extended family, but there has to be a limit where you cut off the extended family, right? Because it's not every family member that's going to embrace you or be receptive to you. You have some, if you have a relationship with some extended family members now, great. If you don't now, there's no reason for you to force yourself, because obi wo honom kra wokɔ force yourself on that person no, na ɔmpɛ wo yie mu or bɛsɛe wo. Nipa bi wɔ hɔnom a ɔmo ani bra deɛ ɔbɛyɛ ama ɔmo biara no, it wouldn't matter what it is. But awareɛ, that partnership is the two of you. Before the kiss comes, the two of you needs to be able to think together, spend quality time, respect one another, learn to love one another, care for one another. Encourage positive encouragement, help each other to succeed. There's no reason why one should be sabotaging the other. And like making sure say you do have effective communication and you listen to the person that you lay down on the same bed with. Don't stop listening to outside people, because most times the family members, the friends, the people in the community, society, on social media, they're not at your marital home. They're not in your relationship. We do have some people who have self-ordained themselves to be men of God, pastors, doctor this, counselor this. They don't even have the credential and the qualification, right, to do so. But they have given themselves titles, and they telling you what you should and you should not do. Relationship, marriages, we do not have a manual of that. You do have some people, through their experience and what they have acquired, they can write a book about relationship, what some of the things that you can do that can help you enhance and excel and be successful in your marriage with your partner, and also be independent and also have financial freedom. We do have people who have written a book or manual, like memoir, right, for people to learn those from them. You yourself can also do that if you think, you use your brain, you utilize it, you make it work. You think of, you don't just make decisions. Don't be rational. We have to be proactive. We have to plan things strategically. We can't just go up and do it because Asumesi said that they did that. No. Maybe Asumesi did that, it helped them. But you have to test the water. You cannot just jump into it. All right. When we take in shower and we mix the cold and hot water together, right? We normally use our fingers, to brush through it to make sure it's not too hot. Because if you use too much hot water, you're going to burn, right? I remember when I first came to US, I did not realize that cold water is like as cold as ice water. So I went to take a shower. It was summertime. I wanted to like take a cold shower. Had no knowledge. And when I opened up the shower, I just jumped in it. Oh my God. It was crazy. The scream that I screamed, my parents started running up. They thought that something major has happened, and then they knock on the door and they were like, what happened? Are you okay? Do we need to call now? I was like, no, I'm okay. I was trying to take a cold shower and the water is as cold. My dad was like, no, you have to mix the warm water, the hot water in there. So I learned my lesson, right? But like, nobody in their right mind will go and take a hot shower, right? You can make it look warm because you don't want to burn your own personal, right? You have to be careful around hot stuff. And then cold stuff also, because you can get sick. So everything that we do, sometimes we have to mismatch, right? What works for us, we need to make note of that. We need to identify our strength and our weakness, which is stronghold, things that are holding you back. Why can you not grow? Why can't you change? Because change is good. Growth is really good, you know. But in order for you to change, you need to have better understanding, know your purpose, stay focused. Do not listen to the loud noise around you. You have to use your own brain. So, I do have friends and families and so many knowledgeable people on social media who also, that's a lot of, educational program. Here we have informal education. When you go to school, college, and stuff, that's formal education. But on social media, most of the time, informal education. But on the internet, we do have like some colleges, who do virtual classes and stuff. That's formal education and stuff, webinars and all that, seminars and stuff. So, like, we do have some sisters and brothers who also does, educative program that we can learn more, um, more things. We can acquire more, to help ourselves grow, right, and do better. Hmm. It- okay, give me 1 second. Let me go here. All right. So we have our boss lady, the marvelous, knowledgeable, strong-willed, hashtag that about Rasta Boss Lady one in fire drive time on weekdays from 4 p.m. from 4 p.m. at Fire Life Radio. Almost see Uja Demankasa. Boss take some time off kakra, because self-care there and pa and so timidi na home into the boss will resume soon. Or so our the vim, more vim is coming. And then we have Ma Metreboa and Accra in Sankofa. Musician Chi Kasano. Saturdays, Fire Life Radio BM at 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Tonight, no more tuning in to share and also subscribe Fire Life Radio on YouTube. We have our sister Aisha Ankra. Sister Aisha Ankra, she does not um, do program, but she does support um, a lot of us across board. I every educative and programs that I go on, Sister Aisha come and support. If she's not able to catch the live, she will come, she will share the program, she will contribute to her best ability, and she support financially also. She sells, juice plus natural supplements, to balance your diet. If you having like, pains in your um, body pains, knee, joint pains and stuff, reach out to Sister Aisha. She will provide you all the necessary information, and you can order Juice Plus anywhere you are across the globe. She also sell Avon products. For the Avon products, you have to base in UK for you to be able to order that from her. So let's support Sister Aisha Ankra on that. Excuse me. Let's pause Sister Aisha Ankara. And then you guys see how beautiful my hair look. Oh, I cut it a little bit today. I'm trying to see if I can. I did not relax it. I just have them blow my hair, so it looks like I relaxed it, but I haven't relaxed it. I'm trying to grow out my hair to go back to natural. And this is the second time I'm trying that. I tried the first time, I wasn't able to hold off, but I'm trying to go back to that. So let's see if I'll be able to stick it out this time. Crossing my fingers. So, sister, Yenyaba Obapa Nana Abna, she sells organic hair products. I've been using that for over 1 year, and I'm loving it. It just bring out my hair texture. You know, so far I don't have any gray hair yet. Miss Lee, should I stop talking about gray hair? Because I don't know how, like, I just love my father's hair. My dad, his hair, like, the gray and the black is like mixing. It looks like, oh my gosh, it looks so gorgeous and beautiful. So, but for as of right now, I have one gray hair right here, but you don't see it. Aside from that, everything is dark as it can be. Yeah, I just love my hair. So if you like to have, organic hair products, sometimes women, we kind of like frustrate our hair. We use different hair products, you have to figure out which one works for you because the chemicals in it damages our hair. So for over a year now, I've been using Abrabo Nana Abner's organic hair product, and I love it. I use it on my daughter. Mommy, Jazz. I use it on my daughter, and her hair looks gorgeous. Her hair is longer than mine, way longer than mine. Because for my hair, I have cut it numerous times. Yet I still do not have like the I'm not happy with my hair. Mhm. Sometimes I want to like go crazy and just get certain things, but then I'm not able to follow through with it. One of these days, I'm just gonna go crazy. I cut it before, maybe was it 3 years ago? Yes, I was able to cut it really low and it grew back. So let's see. Maybe I can go crazy. All right. So and then we have Auntie Ya's book corner, Sister Ya for the Atubra. Hey, our author back. Sister Ya for the Atubra every Saturdays, at 9:30 MST time and 11:30 EST time. She comes live to talk about. Sometimes she will pick a page of her book and talk about it. Other times she will go all around. She has spoken about open communication. 101, 102, like had several um, videos regarding open communication, which is something that a lot of us, yɛmu bebree, yɛnim kasa, yɛnim nipa mu kasa, and I say we don't know how to connect with people, how to be receptive to other people's opinion, allowing other people to also, speak up for themselves. Sometimes you say something and then other people may misunderstood you to say asama woka nipa no onte ase wo musa questions so na or they were insult so and also were you because ebia wo feel say wo bo na kutia to say asem bi wo ha woka emfa nipa ne ho but they say nipa no say suban no kitaniti no ade ama ne ho na wo ba be yo nti open communication ya dey bia so many people lack of it omunim sene omukasa, omunini pakasa, and I say that to have a constructive dialogue. I be here because who shares a sad na that tools na skills na wajuma yemu unam for femu your socialization ɛbɛboa wo kwan bebree so auntie you see saya for that brand Facebook page and YouTube auntie Ya's book corner go and subscribe her also tune in on Saturdays to join her. I mean you're gonna love it. You are welcome to make your to contribute also and she has written 4 books. She's um she also coaches, if you are interested in writing a book and so many other things. Her first book is an inspirational book, Reflection of a Thirsty Soul. I love it. Her second book, which is my personal favorite, The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. I love all her books, but The Beauty of a Woman's Heart is like something that I have read it more than 4 times. I just love that book. The third book is devotional book is refreshing for my weary soul, and the fourth book is own it. Mhm. A guideline to taking responsibility and accountability, which is a #1 bestseller on Amazon. If you like to have any of Sister Ya Atobra's book, Christmas is coming. If you have a niece, a nephew, a brother, an uncle, uh, auntie, cousins, friends who love to read, please buy some of her books and ship it to them. They're going to love it. You can purchase the book in Amazon, Barnes and Noble's Kindle ebook to support Sister Ya for that to grab the marketing, editing, publishing, It's not easy. Everything is about money, and her books are not that expensive. For me, I love books. If my baby sister tells you how many books that I put it in a barrel to ship it to her in Ghana, you guys will be like, "What?" Yes, like I in school when I was in high school, college, like you see me every time sitting in the bus with a book in my hands reading. I love reading. Reading is one of my hobbies. It helps with grammar and so many other things. So just buy something nice which is not too costly for some family members who are interested with reading, and for Beauty of a Woman's Heart, Sister Ya Tubra herself said from age 10 and up, which I agree. I even agree 8 years old can read it, but they might not get some concept of what's happening. So I do agree with her from age 10 and up. It's appropriate book. You can read it. And Sister Ya, we're waiting for the fifth book, right? And then we have our beautiful sister Ya B. Russell. Her YouTube account is Ya Ya Boatema Boatin Dash Russell. Go and subscribe for her. She does, um, mental health and wellness, and she also does some remedies and cooking that, if you want to learn to cook some healthy cookies and other stuff, she is it. You can watch some of her videos and also DM her for more information on other things, natural health and beauty advocate. So more information. And then we have Sister Sage Williams. Hey, let me take this off so you guys can see uh my shirt. Some of you have seen it. Oh, where is it? Oh, I was there and I. Okay, let me take this off so y'all can see my shirts, right? Let me sit up a little bit. See? See my shirt? hmm So, um, hey, sister Sage, fetch me what can do so what can do uh what is it? Is it well something? Hmm. All right. Into this shirt, I have different colors. Some of them I have worn before, yes, and I'm gonna keep wearing it over and over. This I have worn it multiple times. The neck, you see the neck. I want you guys to see it. I have washed it multiple times, but the neck is still the same. Very authentic. You watch it multiple times and it doesn't stretch. Sometimes you buy a t-shirt, you wash it, and the neck will turn into the round neck will turn into a V. It will stretch out. Not Sister Sage Williams, merchandise. You can buy your own. So you can go to sageshare.com and get some of this authentic t-shirts. She has dresses, and also dresses is one size fits all. You have maybe 15% of dresses that is cut in a certain way. So you have to be a certain size, but 85% is one size fits all. She has some in kente, some in just the regular traditional clothing, uh, and then others. She has ready-made hats, scarf that you can use to make your own. She has some kente bags. I have some of them, but I haven't even used it. Last time when I was going to my job roundtable meeting, I should have brought it with me. It is so cute. And then she sells jewelries and beads and so many other. Like when you go to sageshare.com, um with the t-shirt, if you don't see the color you like to have, please do not leave. Just order the t-shirt, the amount of t-shirt you would like. Like if you're going to family picnic or going out or going to an event and you don't want to overdress or like you don't want to underdress, you can wear it with casual pants, shorts, skirt, whatsoever that you feel comfortable with. You can order the same colors so you and your family can wear the same thing. If like church members, people in association, if you want to wear the same type of colors, you can order it. Some of these t-shirts, if you don't, Christmas is coming, if you don't want to spend so much money now, you can buy two shirt, three shirt, and send it to a friend, a family member, someone that you care for. Because I bought some for my mom and dad, and some family members because they love it. They see me wearing it, they'll be like, "Oh, I love that shirt." I'm like, "You want the same color or you want different color?" And then I'll reach out to Sister Sage, and bala bing bala boom, there we go. So you can order the size and how many t-shirts that you want. But the color, you can put it in the comment box. That your email is a must. Your phone number is optional. I like to give my phone number because when you talk with someone, you can provide a lot more information than. Like some people prefer through email and whatsoever, which is fine. Mhm. Um, and her customer service is mwah, marvelous, excellent. I love it. So let's support Sister Sage Williams. And then we have Sister Awomrekua. Sister Awomrekua, today you go shock me. Lunchtime talk. Hey, like Sister Awomrekua, like bangers, nuggets. She will be coming with so many educational programs, very insightful information, and she keeps it real. She don't go around the bushes or sugarcoat. She goes straight with it, and I just love her personality, her attitude. She does counseling also. So let's support Sister Awumrekwa. Let's follow her page and subscribe her YouTube to support her. Uh, then we have Sister Sika Educate. Let's support her. We also know I mean, most of us, we talk about life issues, a lot of things, mental health, wellness. Let's support each other because we need to change the narrative. We have to support each other. The more, the merrier. That's like, very helpful. And then you have Sister Angelina Ba. Her Facebook page is NG Talks. You can also subscribe her YouTube. Yes. She's our 21st century nurse. She talk about wellness and mental health. I see that she's enjoying her vacation, traveling all over the 50 states. So I'm just like, I day in my corner watching everything that she's doing, and I think it's just wonderful. And then we have Brother Big Love Spain Radio 24/7. He also does he's also react on different musician on YouTube, but subscribe to his page and also um, follow him on Facebook. We have Brother OBGH series. He also does program trending issue, politics, and all around. We have Pastor P, Dreamers and Visionary. And on Sundays at 3 p.m., Saya help me with that. They come live and talk about a lot of things. Last Sunday, they talk about relationship. It was like really informative. I love it. I truly enjoy it. Most times, sometimes I get caught up with, some prior commitment, so I will miss it. But last Sunday, I was able to watch it, and I really truly enjoy it. We have Sister Civic boutique merchandise. Sister Adachi Hima, my Efias and fellow nurse, which is my big sister and boss with Juice Plus. Oh, Sister Angelina Ba also sell the Juice Plus. Also, the more the merrier. If I did not say your name or I forget, please forgive me. Let me move on. Let me see. What did I miss? Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh, Sister Sage, always, always, always. Thank you, Sister Jordan, for the elaborate promo. I'm telling you, I do enjoy um your merchandise. Seriously, the heat is on, and we have to go turn up. It's raining, and it's so freaking hot in here. Um, I should have put on my sports bra so I could have taken off my shirt because I'm sweating. Uh-huh. Sister Fiamponsa, Oba Pai Mwakwaba, my dear Burfi Media, thank you for tuning in. So, when it comes to Sister Eno Asosika, thank you so much today for giving me your time. I truly did enjoy our discussion and your insightful information that you provided. When it comes to relationship, there are so many aspects that we can go into. But the focus today is it's important for couples and family, friends, people in general to learn to set clear boundaries. There's a thin line between love and hate. When couples do not set boundaries enough, that's when you have in-laws coming into the marital home to tell either the wife, it's mostly the wife, what they can and cannot do, right? Most husbands, they get respect from their in-laws, but depending information your wife is providing to their family, that can also cause a lot of like headache, problems, issues all around. So boundaries, setting clear boundaries is a must. It's important to have a support system, people who will support you no matter what decisions you make. If as a wife, if as a husband, you are in a marriage or in a relationship that is abusive, that is toxic, that is unhealthy, that is not beneficial, and you make a decision to walk away, it's important to have a support system. Families, friends, people needs to be supportive and not have their own assumption, spread misinformation, misconception, like, just make their own, spread lies, gossiping, label, stigmatism, labeling a certain person because of their age, or like, imposing your career on your, or like, your dreams on your daughter or your son. It's not right. We should not do that. I mean, we will talk about, when we talk about culture and traditional, sometimes, I feel the Ghanaian community and society, there are some things that is not even part of culture or tradition, and we have made our own and inserted in there. There are so many things, some people who tend to use culture and tradition and stuff, those are the people who wants to impose, oppress certain gender. It's not right. Females, males, we all have a right. We all should have our opinion. For me, to be married to someone who do not have time for me to spend quality time with me, I don't see why we should be in a relationship, because it's important for me to spend some quality time with my partner, and it's important for my partner to also spend some quality time with me. It's important for us to respect each other, for us to encourage each other positively, for us to work together, for us to learn to talk with one another, think together, do things together, and also set the expectation, draw the line. What is your, you, what is your, your deal breaker? Set it up. Make sure that you each understand it. You don't cross the boundaries. You don't talk ill of your partner to friends, family members, people around you, because some people they'll be like, hey girl, you don't say. They will push you, they will say things, they will advise you, not in a good way, because some people cannot stand to see you happy. Just know that not everybody wants to see you happy. When they see you happy, you annoy them, you frustrate them, they envious of you, they jealous of you. So just do know that you can't just go and discuss your everything with anyone, everyone, because they don't care. So you have to work on yourself before you even try to support, or you even try to compromise, and to give respect, or you need to earn respect. Now you always have to put yourself first, because people who respect themselves, they will respect others naturally. Those who do not respect themselves, they are quick to insult, to disrespect, to misunderstand other people's opinion. They normally impose themselves in other people's business. So, uh, family should not advise their children, their daughters and sons, to stay in a marriage that is not beneficial, in a marriage that is not healthy, because it's not good. I do recognize, most of us do recognize and know that sometimes, when situation is going in that, you need to exercise patience, study the person, give the person time, but don't give the person too many chances. Mr. Lee mentioned earlier, some people are opportunists. When you are married to an opportunist, you do know that there is some type of broken heart coming somewhere, and the person is not in the relationship or in the marriage for you to excel, to succeed. They're there for themselves. So once they get what they need or what they want, they desire, they out of there. So as to how it's going to impact you, affect you, they don't care, because they have their hidden agenda. Some of you get married because of the person physical appearance. That's on you. If you're not looking for character and something happens, that's on you. You made those decisions. But a wife and a husband should not allow someone from outside that relationship to come and make decision for them. It's up to the both of you to make those decisions. If you feel unsafe in your marriage, in US, they have the hotlines. if you in an abusive relationship, if you going through a lot of like um, problems, if you are mentally ill, there are resources all over that you'll be able to call. I don't know about other places, it's different everywhere. But wherever you base, if there are resources and help, please take it. And family members who pushes their children into toxic, unhealthy relationship, and then when the person dies, then you have some of them come and pushing tears in their eyes or putting onion by their eye in their eyes, crying like they care. You can't pretend to care, because when it comes to um, our Ghanaian society community, it seems like majority they love they love the dead more than when the person is alive. We need to change the narrative from a culture that celebrates death more than the person being alive. We need to learn to work together. We need to support one another. We need to learn to motivate, encourage each other. Talk with one another, listen to each other. Do not assume. Mhm. Have better understanding before you put someone down. Just have understanding. There's always two sides to a story. Never take one sided. You always need to listen to both sides, because a lot of times, we enable certain behavior in within our society community. It's not right. Yes, sometimes we lose it. Sometimes, even us who are knowledgeable and have wisdom, nobody's perfect. And when we get emotional, sometimes we say things, we do things that is uncalled for. But we need to learn self restraint. We need to be able to strengthen our mind. We need to be able to exercise patience. We need to be able to just learn to love ourselves, because the more you love yourself, you're going to naturally be able to transfer that onto others. You're going to be able to identify people who cares for you and people who do not care for you. When people talk to you, listen to them. I rather have friends who tells me the truth and hold me accountable, because people who holds us accountable, they're the one who loves us. Those who knows that what we're doing is wrong and they continue to support you and not say nothing about it, not hold you accountable, they don't love you. They don't want the best for you. So we have to learn to differentiate those who love us, because Brother Brian and I talk and we go all the way in, right? Mr. Lee and I talk, we go all the way in. And sometimes when things are like, really bothering me, I pick his brains. I Sister Yan for that bra, I call her, we sometimes we share funny videos and share information behind the camera. Sister Womrekwa, like, we check in on each other, and then we also talk about other things. Sister Sikadike, like, we're not just friends here on while we live, we communicate behind the camera. Boss lady, like we talk, open you or chimai. Like, I'm not going to be able to mention everybody. Sister Sage Williams, like we talk. Sister Enosika, like we do voice note. I do voice note a lot to almost everyone that I mention. And we talk, we share information, we support each other. Sister Aisha Ankra, some Sundays, suffer some more Koso, and he will come and do some teachings, and Sister Aisha comes through with that. and we talk behind the camera. This is how it is. You don't have to be supportive to someone, or to love someone, to care for someone, because you all have to come from one family. No. Sometimes we get into relationships and marriages because we feel lonely. Feel loneliness comes about sometimes, depending what you have experienced, what you're going through, uh, the trauma that has impacted you. But never get into relationship or get into marriage for the wrong reason. If you are going through some difficulties, emotionally, psychologically, physically, financially, whatsoever, it's really important for you. Oh, Brother Brian, thank you also. It's really important for you to fully heal. Do not jump into a relationship because you don't want your ex to know, say, you still single. You don't want your ex looking better than you. No. I would rather, you know, just be by myself, because like before I went into relationship with Kay, I have to like really heal. And he, I don't know, he exercised them patient, because I don't know how he exercised that patient, to like just not give up, because I was done. I was done, but he just keep pressing on. He didn't give up. I was rude to him. Um, I was really mean, but he stuck around, and I'm not happy with that. As I said, when you are immature and um, you allow your emotions to get the best out of you, sometimes you have the right person right there and you don't see it. Kay and I, we're not 100% where we need to be. There are still some areas that he needs to work on and I need to work on. But we are in a good space. That's progress, practice makes improvement. So if you're going to say you like it the way you are, you will never talk like that. Ye penny for no ya fanti timi for no. Uko wari bia brena ubebre. You will never be happy because they don't listen to you. Couples, as to whether we chimpna and asa wawari, we need to talk with one another and we need to listen to each other. Bɛrima ntena hɔnom, bɛrima a ɔdɔ ne yere ɛnni kwan sɛ bɛrima a ɔdɔ ne yere bɛka sɛ me yere deɛ wɔnim nyansa anaasɛ mentie me yere asɛm, meyɛ biribi a me ne me nnamfofoɔ anaasɛ abusuafoɔ na ɛfa adwen, na wo ne abusuafoɔ no na ɛda mpa so a modi mo ho. Adɛn na sɛ wopɛ obi adi na wonkɔdi w'abusuafoɔ anaasɛ wo nnamfofoɔ no wonkɔdi wɔn, na wo yere no na ade ba ne so anaasɛ wo kunu na ade ba ne so. Sometimes na I don't understand. In some area no, we feel say we need wuku and answer we yere okay. But it say baby a bema nkoswa ba no. Saa ɛhɔ no edu say o dwen a woni obi a wo outside your marital home, your relationship no na ane ne kodwen. Na obi wo hɔ kora ane ne kodwen no mpɛ wo yie mu. Nti obetu afutu bɔne. Nti aya amedwen ho a mente ase. The two of you are together. Yet, no, you want to go and talk to somebody else. Hey, and yes, answer mukreni. Sometimes me dream one mentias you. I don't understand it. In almost everywhere, there's going to be a relationship. Yeah, Maya warm. They're going to get into a relationship. Into a see a timmy, etiti, and money a my dear. Omu embani men, how to express themselves. Maybe Baba ma say bia will go through pain. I'm not going to tell him say where you bear moons. Let me know how you feeling. We need to encourage that. Hey, brother Emmanuel, Ejaredan Kwamemo Aquaba Minia Bema, Dr. Joe Kingsley Nie, baby says, Abomuti saying, Inti, Bedamunina Masse. Yeah, a last Sunday, hey, on the 6th. Yeah, right. Last Sunday, near change time. You call your cheap back. Anna, it's a quiet chief. Yɛkɔ yɛkyi baako nti sesei no yɛne Ghana ɛyɛ 5 hours difference ɛna yɛne UK ɛyɛ 6 hours difference now I believe so nti manya no wrong nso a mo UK mo correct me nti no I hope sɛ ɔkye na mistake a meyɛ sɛ me ne sɔfo nkasaeɛ and can change you change the time no because into your no first time no they say no akoye bibi because they say yeah 5 hours normally not 7:30 Ghana time US time 3:30 nearby nti ɛsɛ me ɔkyɛn no paa ɛsɛ me first of all na me bɔ na amaneɛ because me ne sɛ sɔfo nso ɛwɔ like programs no ne ade nti no I don't want to disrupt it nti no ɔkyɛn no paa me ne sɔfo bɛkasa ɛnɛ me sister ketewa koraa na ɛma m'adwene aba so ɛna Kane nso ɔno nso de bi toa so because it is say I'm so busy say my new sad in ho kram no so nti no ɔkyɛn no panya mma yɛ adom a me ne sɔfo bɛkasa na make sure say emre no say na asesa no if we going to say the same thing because the time na abɔ no hɔ no 8:30 nti no me pɛ me making sure say time ɛbɛba na indestruct nti no ɔkyerɛ wia no before time no I will let you guys know what time we're going to come on and then that will be it but I'm just trying to like fit a lot of things into it time not change where you have say no it's the same thing time about on a time na yes and no no I have to make sure say say you can say you keep it the same time now we can only give an hour of teachings because I can't go beyond the hour. I have to rush to go pick up the kids and stuff like that. Into me per se, when it's off the time and they my mind without disrupting his schedule and everything. Timun fan chemi. And tinyame ya aduma yebesa share. Yebesa kasantino. Yamin kamu nyina mo share program no. My like and my love. Well, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, your contribution. I'm inviting friends and so no, I must say, Sister Awumrikwa, thank you for the start. Sister Sage, I'm waiting because it's you know a Christmas present. My child, a Christmas present. This Christmas, I'm not planning to spend a lot because, send me to me, it save, send me cut it down a lot of courses because, we are saying, yes, but Emmanuel G, Uba te hapa na one cafe. Hey, I see you, and you know, to say, uh, mommy yɛntumi support yɛn ho yɛn motivate yɛn ho yɛn celebrate life ɔbra no mommy yɛn ɛyɛ sɛ yɛgye yɛn ani momma yɛn value yɛn ho nso ɛne those we claim to love those we love uh, all life all around nti no before the ebinom no deɛ ɔbɛka biara baabi ɔmo tim a na ɔmo tum ɔmo ayɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ticks mmoa na ɔmo nom ɔmo ka no wɔ twi mu sɛ ɔmo twi ɔmo tale ho na ɔmo twi wo mogya no baabi otim a na otim ɔnyɛ n'adwene sɛ ɔtu afiri hɔ nom nti no we need to really change the narrative. We can the dysfunctionalness, no, is too much. I mean, every single time at every age, you're going to find relationship because in Kuala they build relationship also. They have to know the healthy relationship, the toxic one, the unhealthy one, the inappropriate one. No. They need to be taught. With the move see her say, Damaswai, Yami one love to each and every one of you. So bash no meant me and can hello and ask my acknowledge you with you. Find chemi. Right. I love you guys all the same. Since I know so sick, I made that say. Obapa. Next time on so no. Remember what swati na other topic we can come and discuss it. And I'm mobile so I open what episode joining you are welcome to join too. Right. Actually, Mama bye. Thank you.